word from our sponsor. Advanced Elements is the leader in design and manufacturing of inflatable kayaks with cutting-edge technology and providing excellent customer service. All of their products are designed to give paddlers the tools they need at a value they deserve. Check them out at advancedelements.com or call toll-free at 866-262-9076. Well, good morning, guys. Hey, today we're riding the e-bike to check out my neighborhood area for hurricane damage. Ian just passed through here 2 days ago, and yesterday was a rainy, windy, blustery day, and the hurricane itself was a monster. It was a monster, I gotta be honest with you, but we fared out okay. We had no damage to our home. Typical palm tree stuff, you know, typical branch breaking and stuff like that, but no power loss. We were very, very fortunate. So anyway, today we're going to kind of ride around and kind of look at some damage that occurred out here. But our little city here in Davenport fared really well by the looks of it. Now, there is some power outages on the next housing project over. We experienced none, and that was really great. So anyway, guys, hey, we're gonna start shooting a little bit of footage here, and we'll be back in a bit. I don't think I want to go through that. All right, here we go. We got a widowmaker up here, big branch broke. Got flooding down here in the golf course. Really nothing bad. Right here is that hanging branch, and it's hanging by a thread, so that's going to fall shortly. But normally we have a lot of lanai damages. A lanai is just like this big cage that's on the outside of patios. We got some damage there. But my friend's house down the street, his was completely destroyed. In fact, let's go down there. Now, this is my buddy Steve's place. You can see his lanai is totally destroyed. We contacted him and let him know. In fact, part of his lanai, it's up on the roof. The lake has flooded up all the way up here into the park. The gate for the ramp is totally flooded out. We're going to be going down to the other ramp here shortly, and we're going to check that one out. The resilience of Floridians is amazing. I mean, they go through this kind of stuff, hurricanes and stuff like that, and then they just get out and get to it. Everybody helps everybody. It's really, really amazing how we all come together as basically a state family and help each other out. I was just talking to a gentleman back on the back side of this housing project. This is the Lake Davenport housing project. And he lost power for 24 hours. Over here at the Lake Davenport area, talking to neighbors that are out doing their cleanup and all that kind of stuff. And fortunately, our area, even though as bad as these winds got, I mean, they got stupid. It sounded like a freight train coming in your house. It was really, really crazy. But he had minor damage like everybody else, you know, tree stuff and palm trees and stuff like that, but no damage to his home, which is great. Now, 2 streets over is where that guy lost his power, and I asked this gentleman if he lost his, and he didn't. So that's kind of really weird how that all works out. I can't get to this boat ramp. They got it all locked up. Maybe I can. I think there's a sidewalk there. Let me see if I can, because I want to see how high the water is. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, if you can see, I made my way down to the ramp. It's probably 12 feet up from where the ramp starts. As you can see here, the flooding is pretty extensive. So the lake is way up, but they said we took 8 to 10 inches of rain. They were predicting 20, but we only got about 8 or 9. And look at the picnic table over there. That's that's all surrounded by water, down branches, all that kind of stuff. We have a lot of damage in here that's going to have to be cleaned up. But other than that, it doesn't look like anything really bad, which is awesome. So hey, we'll be back in a minute. Branch debris cleared from the sidewalk. We got emergency vehicles going out. So there's still a lot of activity going on, and you know, we were pretty blessed here in the Davenport Four Corners area. Hurricane Ian. Anyway, we're going to ride up to the park and then we'll check back in. The signs on here says danger, storm damage, unsafe to enter. They've got all the gates locked up. Park staff basically is working in the community. They'll deem this place, once they get it all cleaned up, then they'll reopen it. But this is part of my normal ride. So we're going to continue our ride. It won't be as long as my normal ride is, but I want to go down to Polo Park now. And that's a mobile home park, and I'm hoping that they all fared out well. So anyway, that's what's going on here. The park is closed, so we're just gonna head on back down and check out the other stuff. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. We're coming up on some fence damage just outside the park, and it's pretty messed up right here. Look at this. Wow. But fortunately, that's those plastic ones. The sign got blown way over. Look at the angle of the sign. Crazy. Yeah, this storm was a beast. Found some damage up here. We're going to get up and get it off the sidewalk. Ah. All right, guys, got that all cleaned up. Got it stacked up for the city crews to come by and pick it up. So we'll continue our ride. We got some porch damage on this house over here. But so far, they've really prepared for it. Here, yeah, he lost his whole carport, but his home is intact, and that's great. Water. see some of the damage pick up here. My man Daryl just went by. He works a lot. Uh-oh, he got some damage there. Daryl. My friend Daryl. You look there, those two homes, you got one lanai is beyond reproach. The other one caved a little bit over there. I see some lost panels on the lanais. So there's a couple more over here that going to have to be replaced. But hey, no human fatalities or anything like that, so that's really great. This stuff will all be replaced, no problem. The water is way up though. Wow. Wow, is this way up here, guys? The water is really way up. We're talking, it's probably 25 yards. That furthest tree is normally in the sand and it's underwater and the water's backed up way here. So, pretty amazing stuff. Tree right here. We're gonna check this out. Man, this is huge trees you got coming over. They've already come in and cut it. Morning. Well, it looks like that tree went down. Wow. You fare out okay?
Yeah, just this.
Just that back there.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Picking up power, so yeah, that's not too bad.
Wow.
So it seems like all the runoffs from the neighbors down here.
No drain?
The drain's clogged up.
Oh, is it plugged up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you came out of this okay, bud.
So it's not coming. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be very happy.
Yep.
That's all we got is this. So.
Yeah, that was an ugly storm. Holy. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have a wonderful day, brother.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one.
I want to go down to the golf course and check it out. You can see the damage is pretty widespread. Morning, guys. This whole area of the park is flooded, guys. I mean, totally flooded. Even down through here. Wow. You can see, can't get through it. They're trying to drive through it. I'm not going to drive through it. You can see how flooded this area is here. These guys over on the other side of 27 didn't fare out so well as far as flooding goes. Damage through here, you can see. Well, guys, we are down at the HOA's boat launch. If you see that bird over there on the left, that is the launch point. So you can see how far up the water is on the lake. It really came up here a great distance. And it's flooded. It was hard riding in here. It was very difficult riding in here because of the water and everything. So, but again, no big damage, no nothing like that. But the water is way, way up. Well, guys, we're going to wrap up this episode of Paddling and Pedaling Florida Adventures out here in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. All in all, guys, we fared extremely well. Now, the facility across the street of Highway 27 did not fare out so well. There's a lot of damage out there, major flooding in their streets and all around that. I couldn't even get access into it. It was so well flooded, as you saw in the footage. But all in all, we fared from this monster storm very well. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one.